2.8. Oy. 2.8. Well, looks like the work truck needs a couple batteries. I'm Sean, you're watching Hacking Patina. You just saw we got some bad batteries. They're reading 2.8 volts. They no longer hold a charge. They're 3+ years old. I need to get them out, replaced. This is a 2003 Duramax, so it's got the LB7. So in these LB7s, we got 2 batteries. This is common for all diesels. You probably ask why I'm going over this. But I wanted to explain because I needed to figure this out myself too. So I'm just sharing the information that I gathered so you have a better understanding. Those that already know, good on you. But this is for the people that aren't sure. So they have 2 batteries here and here. Question is why? How are they configured? Why is there 2 batteries? Well, for example, this LB7 diesel Duramax, it's got a compression ratio of about 17.5 to 1. You compare that to this gas 2001 over here, this gas 6.0, it's got a compression ratio of about 9.5, 9.4 to 1. So it takes twice as much power for these batteries to crank over this compression ratio of this diesel. Not to mention we got glow plugs in here that we have to get started up, especially in the winter time, to warm up the glow plugs before we turn it up. That takes a tremendous amount from those batteries too. So how they have these configured is these 2 batteries here and here, they're configured in parallel, meaning positive, positive, negative, negative through the circuitry in here. What that does is it still gives you a 12 volt circuit like any automobile, but it increases your cranking amps by twice. For example, these are 800 cold cranking amp batteries. So you do the math, 800 and 800, you got 1600. So this thing needs 1600 cranking amps to get the glow plugs and the starter to crank the high compression of this engine over. This would never be able to turn over with a single 800 cranking amp, cold cranking amp battery. It'll die right away on you, especially in the cold. Therefore, that's why we got dual batteries versus a single battery. The downside to that, costs you twice as much money when they go bad. But the key to that is you need to replace them together. When one goes bad, or if you think one's bad, you need to replace them together. Why is that? Because they're connected in parallel, so if one battery is dead, it's gonna pull from the other good battery to level off. For example, if they're brand new and they're at 12 volt, one goes bad and it only holds 2, well, it's gonna pull or drain from that other battery. Equalize it. It's just going to equalize that. That's why it's really important when you do replace batteries, these dual batteries that run in parallel, they need to be replaced together. They need to have the same years, make them as similar as possible. That said, let's dig in, let's get these yanked out of here, go to the store, go get some new ones and put them back in. Okay, 1. Then we got to take off this little brace, this little cross mount brace. That is a tin. Just get it out of our way. I'm just going to swing it out of the way. Disconnect one side, loosen up the other. There we go, 2. Let's go head to the store and go replace 2 of these. Okay, so we got the Sam's Club. Got some Duracell part number 78s, cranking amps, 800 gold cranking amps, just what we're replacing. Went in there. They said they would have to check them. Ouch. And they had to charge them. They came back to me and said, so they're 3 years old. Exactly 3 years old from the date of purchase. Give or take the month. So given the month. And they swapped them out for me. No questions asked. That's 2 batteries at what, 140 bucks each plus tax? Couldn't be happier about that. Well done, Sam's Club. Alright, one side done. All right, everything's good. All my tools are out. Glow plugs lit up. More than 12. What are we reading? 14.6. We'll take it. It's got to be the same on the Thanks for watching, guys. That's just a little quick overview of why we run 2 batteries in these diesels. Compression, the high compression, the glow plugs, just to get them to start up, especially when it's cold. I appreciate those who have subscribed. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. It helps out these little guys. Thanks for watching.